Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. We are going to start the next tea video. Plus, I need a tea to go with my book on this dreary looking day. The next one we're going to try is called Paris. It is another black tea. I'm not a huge fan of black tea, as you guys know by now if you have been watching the other tea videos. But this one does sound quite interesting. It has black tea with currant, caramel, and citrus. That does sound very appealing because we love sweet over here. A little too much sometimes. So I will be interested to try this one and see if it's as good as it sounds. Ooh, it smells wonderful. Right, we got my book, and now we're gonna try the tea. Anyways, let's test out this tea. Now this one I can do. This one I like. Oh, yes. It tastes so good. It gives me like just, I love it because, and I think it was a friend of mine who said the Paris was really good. And I was just like, okay, like, whatever. Like, but it was just because I was like, everybody thinks differently on the teas, I feel like. But this one is so good. I really like I think for me, what gives me the like tasty vibes is the fact that it has the caramel in it. And I love me a little bit of sweet. And so it definitely satisfies that like sweet craving, but then it's still just tea. I have other like teas like that I like that are by different brands, and so it is really funny because I feel like those are my teas that I love to have at night to like satisfy that sweet craving without actually having to without like needing to dive deeper into that aspect of like, we absolutely have to have dessert. Like we need to have that like, cookie or whatever. I feel like if I have just the right tea, whether it's like a lemon tea that is like more sweet, or like an orange tea, or even this one, I think this could be a great tea for that too. They are like perfect for that. Like while I'm just watching a show or whether I am reading a book, perfect. So I'm going to enjoy this. I give this one definitely a 10 out of 10. Whereas I feel like a lot of my other ones have been kind of like, I've had those few that I've really liked, and then I've had those other ones that I've been like just super down about. And so we will see how the others go. Good morning. It is a dreary day today, very cloudy. Looks like it could rain any second. I decided that today sounded like a wonderful day for tea testing. So the one we are testing out now is organic green with citrus, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to pronounce this right, and I'm not really sure what it is, but it's ginkgo. It is some sort of, it does not state what it is exactly, but it's supposed to be like, bright and clean, which I always love. And I am going to test it out. I've already had my like jasmine green tea pearls for the day, but I wanted to go ahead. I'm thinking it's gonna be a good day for book reading, and so I'm going to do some tea, and probably we'll do another tea testing later. We are back, and we are going to taste test the tea. This one has a tiny bit of a bitter taste compared to like my jasmine tea that I drink in the morning. But honestly, I think because of like the citrus flavor, it's still very satisfying. I tend to lean towards the green teas anyway, so I actually still really like it, especially since it's morning time still. I am finding that it's like a tea that I can still like enjoy, whereas like if it were the afternoon, I would not want that. I would want something that is not caffeinated at all. So very good. I think usually if I do want a caffeinated tea in the afternoon, I usually tend to go for like the black tea because I want something that is like literally like very close to coffee in that sense. But yeah, very good. I do think because of that like ginkgo stuff that's in it, that gives it the bitter taste, and I do feel like it could use like some honey or some sugar, but that is just my personal preference of I usually tend to want like a flowery tea or something, not something on the bitter side. So I don't that's my review of day 2 tea. Good morning or good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we are going to try the organic green tea with mint. I personally love mint tea, so I am excited to try this one. I am getting hungry. I just ate a pretty light breakfast, which is unusual for me, but I just decided that I didn't really want much for breakfast and ended up kind of getting busy with doing spring cleaning because I'm feeling that vibe. And so I've been doing cleaning and doing the whole, in my apartment, the closet is nice and small, so I try to switch out my clothes when it starts getting warmer. And so I've been doing that as well. So I'm very excited about that in the sense of it means that spring is here and soon I can plant my garden. And so let's make some hot water. We are test tasting the green tea mint flavor. It is still very hot, but it is good. I like it. I would say that there is another brand. I don't know if it's just not strong enough yet, or I do just prefer the other flavor that I've had better, but I like it. I just feel like I can't taste the mint enough, and I'm like trying to figure out if like it just that it's not strong enough yet, or if it's just that maybe I prefer the other brand I've had better. But I do like it, and honestly, I'm feeling like that spring cleaning vibe of just wanting to go through my stuff and figure out what I want to like purge, and like also just I've been already doing that a little bit with like trying on clothes and kind of figuring out, do I even like this anymore? And I just have been in that mood completely. In all honesty, I want to water my plant, and it has definitely been that vibe today. But I will see you guys next time for the next tea testing. Good afternoon. I decided that I wanted some more tea, so we're going to try the white vanilla grapefruit tea. It is a white tea, and it is infused with vanilla and grapefruit. And it is apparently a light and smooth citrus tone. So, let's make some tea and see how it is. We are going to taste test the tea. This one is very good. I like this one. And it's not too strong on the vanilla. It's like just right. Very good. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. We are trying Dragon Pearl Jasmine tea today, which I am very excited about because I don't know about you, but here in the US, the time change is just no fun, and so I am just not feeling it, and waking up at 6 something and it's still dark out, don't like it. I love that it's staying sunny out longer, I do love that, but it's taken some getting used to wake up and it's so dark out. Makes me feel like I'm supposed to be sleeping. So I felt like I needed a little extra something. I have been having a little coffee here and there, but I was determined that I was going to change that today. But it's sort of working, sort of not. So I did forget to put my glasses on, as you can tell, but you know, that's okay. We will fix that. Let's make some hot water for my tea. We are back, and we are trying. My shirt's a little wet from washing dishes, but that's how it happens, right? It's very good. I like it. It is just right. I really needed that. Very good. I will say, like, it could be a little stronger on the jasmine, but I also didn't let it sit for, like, as long as I normally let my tea in the morning sit, so it could be bad as well. But I love it. I don't know what it is about that jasmine green tea. I just really love it. I will see you guys for our last tea testing, and then that'll be the end of the tea testing. It is just chilly enough to still wear a sweatshirt. We are going to try the last tea, which is the peppermint tea. I love peppermint tea. It is my go-to, especially if I am feeling any kind of pain. And so we are going to make some water and test it out, and then it'll be the end of part 4 and the tea series. We are testing out the peppermint tea. And we are all cozy. Very good. Very hot too. I'm gonna let this cool off a little, but I like it a lot. Peppermint tea is always very calming as well, which is always so nice. And I'm needing that right now. So I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.